So phase 2 of the wizard changes has finally made it to the preview server. Again, you can see all of those changes on this forum post here with the developer, and he goes in detail through exactly everything that has been changed. And lately the recent patch has been this one just here, where they've just made a base increase to like everything. Their intent is to increase the damage by roughly 15% across the board, that being for both Thaumaturge and Arcanist. And they've done some pretty nice adjustments with on the Arcanist, the Arcane Empowerment daily. Whether it's just as good as it was before they nerfed it, I'm not entirely sure, but you can see when you, let's say, have everything on cooldown, including your encounters, and you go and use that, you can see even your artifact gets cooled down and your encounters go off cooldown like super quickly. Some of them not so fast, and that's I think due to what they wanted at like 5 seconds for those longer cooldowns. So like Entangling Force, 14 seconds nearly, will take like 4.5 seconds before you can cast it again, but like Repel and Disintegrate you can nearly cast every 3 to 4 seconds there. Pretty neat. So being able to cast your artifact like twice during an artifact call with your daily power could be a little bit broken. Again, that's probably a bug. But otherwise, with Arcane Empowerment, while you've activated it and you're in its effect, you can actually gain action points now, which is pretty good. Beforehand, you were locked out of gaining action points while it was active, which was a full 10 seconds. So with now being able to gain action points while you have that daily power, it'll give you the ability to nearly obtain 2 daily powers within 60 seconds. That can be very useful for certain content when you have an artifact every minute and you're being able to use a daily power twice every minute. Could definitely give the burst damage edge back to the wizard. With that aside, we have some exciting news. When is Module 24 actually arriving with all these changes? Well, looking on the calendar, we can make some deductions. We can see on November the 8th, we will be getting Fallen in the North Dark, which, hell yeah, will be giving us a new Angel Wings mount. This one looking pretty much exactly like the feathered version, just more purpley. Pretty cool. And you can see it's pretty much just going to be a reskin of these celestial wings that were pretty much Zen Market exclusive, aside from another reskin you get through, let's say, the leaderboard. And that's how the mount would look like just here. So if you're looking forward to obtaining any of these wings mounts, because you might have missed out also on the recent wings mounts, which was these gold dragon wings. Personally, they don't look nearly as good, more like a bat wings. I guess it can fit into whatever fashion set you're running with, but having a reskin of these celestial wings will be real nice. And on top of that, it is going to be free. You can see that there in the calendar again, listed on November the 8th, Fallen in the North Dark. Claim your once per account Fallen Angel Wings from the Reclaim Agent. Only available for a limited time. You're just going to be able to claim it, apparently, like in your claims valuable in like the claim section. So free, very nice. Looking through the rest of the calendar, doesn't seem like anything new there. And so my guess is that the devs are hoping to get the Module 24 on November the 8th. That is within 24 days. So just over 3 weeks still for Module 24, and yet to hear much word about the Demogorgon trial, but we've had some decent progress made with Temple of the Spider, and it seems in a pretty neat spot, in my opinion, to go live with a few adjustments that last are promised. As for the wizard and how well it's performing with these buffs, I've yet to find out. I'm still working on perfecting my build on the preview server, finding out rotations, etc., and trying to basically find and test, do DPS checks, and at least try and get as much damage as I'm getting on the rogue on a dummy. If I can't do that, then I'm either a bad wizard player or my build needs more adjustments. But we'll have to see. Again, if you're serious about the wizard and want to test out these changes, go and download the preview server and get those things tested. The more testers we have, the better. If it's still underperforming with all these buffs, the devs kind of really need to know. Otherwise, it's probably going to be round about their last passes, probably a few more bug fixes on the way. and that's about it. So again, massive thank you to all of these channel members for their continued support. And if you represent this well, consider leaving the video a like, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing. We'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.